Hello Pisces, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. Oh yes, thank you for those energies. These messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello everyone. If you're new, welcome to this beautiful tribe. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us grow. It really does help us more than you know. Also, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your loyalty. Thank you for being here. I highly appreciate you. I really do, because I know that a lot of you have been here for years, and I really do appreciate that. Okay, let's hop in, Pisces. By the way, I might be your sign today because I heard angel wings. Look at those, okay? If you have been asking for a sign specifically, because I really get the feeling one of you at least have asked for a sign, it may just be your sign. We're going to have a look at your current situation, specifically angel wings. The higher view over your situation and what you can do to help yourself. And with that, I just need to mention something because, you know, I at some stage went out and bought this. Why did I buy it? For you to see it today. Do you know what I mean? So this is all encompassing, I want to say, in terms of how connected we are, how interconnected we are, and how perfectly orchestrated life events are by spirit. It's wild. So even though I may never have met you in person, the likelihood of that is very high. At some stage I went out, bought this, it had angel wings on it. It wasn't my intention with that specifically, but somehow they're pointing it out today. So there you go. We're all interconnected. We're receiving messages also for other people that we don't even know. And we're playing a part in their life as well, and they in ours. And there's this message here for you. So let's hop in and see about your current situation. That one, yeah, you have the High Priestess. Not surprising with an intro like this. This one, no. This one, yeah. Oh, there's another one. This one, no. Okay, so High Priestess number 2. So Major Arcana right off the bat. Highly intuitive, obviously. This one, yes. 3 of Pentacles. That's exactly it. That's what we were talking about here, Pisces. The working together with others. You may even inspire people coming together. It's really funny. So it talks about community, or, you know, having a mutual mission, having a mutual thing here going on, much like what I described. You may not even know why you did X, Y, Z in the past, why you went to XYZ location, why you took XYZ course, why you bought this and that, but it will be beneficial for the greater good for sure. Not just for yourself, although it feels great, you know, to have these things and to follow divine guidance, Pisces, but also it serves a greater purpose. So that often shows up for light workers, that theme of not only elevating yourself and helping yourself, but also helping others. So away from self-serving, although self-serving, I feel, can be good as well if it is in combination with serving the greater good, I want to say. And I'm also getting distributing skills. So interesting, distributing skills in case you are in a community or in case you're trying to build one. There's something about distributing skills also in terms of your workplace, maybe in terms of your mission. Your skills have been distributed in a way that you can all contribute to the greater good, okay? So it's a really good thing that you're not all the same guy. They just showed me triple him right here. And I'm just like, okay, it's a good thing that they're not all the same, that they're different in their approach because they hold different capacities, different set of skills, a different tool set, which is a great thing. However, I need to point out here that that can cause friction sometimes as well because you're different and you're strong-minded, most likely, all of you. So you have your eyes set on a certain topic, on a certain mission, maybe on a certain project, on a certain whatever it is for you. Anything goes here in terms of personal and spiritual growth. Could also, you know, be some group that is pushing forward, you know, personal growth, spiritual growth, whatever this means for you. And the thing here is to learn how to communicate that within the group, whatever that means to you, whether it's workplace or your family or the people that are surrounding you, you could have people depending on you. My dear Pisces, okay? Okay. This one, yes. Ooh, the Fool. The Fool. So you may be stepping away from one thing entirely and totally stepping in the realm of trust. The Fool is often portrayed with a rainbow bridge, not so in this case, but if you know company trust building exercises, they sometimes have one person falling back and the others have to catch him or her to build the trust in the team. So you may know something about companies, how to run businesses, or how to form teams. If not, you could come into that knowledge as you're stepping into this project, into this whole thing. If this is a family dynamic we're talking about, same thing, you're learning more about that. And then only to step away from it a little bit and be like, okay, I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to trust the spiritual path. And I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. You can be business minded all you want. Once the spiritual path hits, things are going to be a little bit different. Things may not necessarily work in terms of I'm going to work my behind off and that's going to bring me success. No, when you're depleted and you're on that spiritual path, it's going to reflect in your clients. Are you getting clients? How's your work looking? Like, how's your heart doing? How's your body doing? All of that will play a role energetically massively. So there may have to happen a shift, or may have already happened depending on which timeline you're on, where it's just like you have to do things differently, or you have had to do them a little bit differently, and you have had to trust in the unknown and in something that you're not seeing yet, something that may be obscure until this point. And when she's ready, she's gonna let go. So when you're ready, you're gonna let go and you're gonna be caught. In this instance, I'm really getting flower of life type of situation. So way more free, I want to say, and way more carefree also, because you know you're being held, you're being guided. And that feeling is tremendous, because that's when you realize that God, the universe, creator, spirit, has been providing for you all along. God is your only employer ever. It's not like the human beings around you. Again, difference between regular mindset, I want to say, and when you step onto the spiritual path, because there is a difference. And then there is a transitionary period where you have to overcome ego, maybe in terms of this is how I used to do things. Why can I no longer do that? And maybe anger coming up with it too, until you're in that place where it's very clear, okay, I'm just going to trust, I'm going to go with the flow, because there's no other way. And you'll learn it, like one way or the other, because spirit just has a longer breath here. It's just the way things are, okay? And I feel like you're definitely coming into that understanding, and this is when it becomes comfortable, where it's just like, yes, I know. And let's continue our work, my dear spirit, my dear God, universe, creator. Oh, by the way, it's 2 major arcanas. And I'm also getting the manifestation vibe here too, because the High Priestess is the one that brings down the higher energies. The Empress is the one that births those energies, so materialized form. So a manifestation of yours might not have come in quite yet. But again, they're bringing out the confirmation. Let that be confirmation for you, okay, Pisces? All right. Okay, so more cards here. This one, no. This one. Oh my God, we were just talking about her. There you go. There she is. This one, yes. That's amazing. So you have the Fool, and then you have the Empress. Right here, no, right there. Yeah, right here, no, right there. It's interesting because it could come in such a way. That's so funny. And it's your 3rd major arcana, so there's quite a bit going on here. I just need to focus on something else for a minute, because I have... This is so cool. Do you know when dust particles move through the sun? And this has to do with being present And that's why it needs to come in right now. It brings you a lot of peace to just sit and breathe and be and look at the dust particles in the airflow. Look at the reflection in the water of the sun, light reflections. Look at rainbow reflections. It's all of a sudden taking us down a whole notch where I feel your whole nervous system, and you can hear me talk way slower, way less. It's really like slowed down energies, and I'm all of a sudden feeling like I'm underwater. Yeah, let that be okay. If you've been working a whole lot and trying to make things happen, take a break here, because it's not happening that way. Like it used to happen that way, where you used to push through and be like, yes, I can make it happen. And you may know these things and you may know this about yourself. But when spirit is coming into your life, when God's coming into your life, it's a different matter entirely, where it's just like, there is a time to rest. There is a time to take action. And it's no longer really in your hands. And to accept that very fact. Okay, so going with the moon cycles, I'm getting a whole lot of feminine energy with that. So flowy, so beautiful, right? So beautiful. And that's when it's happening. Okay, so it takes you from boom, 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 full on energy to let's take a breather. Let's switch perspective. Let's do something that is fun. Let's do something where you feel taken care of, where you feel understood. You know, much like when you're in the amniotic fluid, I think it's called, and you're taken care of perfectly, right? Because that's the feeling that they were giving me, like underwater. And babies, like in the womb, they can, you know, hear people talking, but it's a dampened kind of a situation. But they're fully taken care of usually. So it makes me smile a whole lot, because that's the energy that some of you may be stepping into, or that it would be really beneficial for you to step into, depending again on where you are in your timeline. And I feel so good to finally let that go, because sometimes adult life can be brutal. We're just like, we have to pay bills, we have to make sure we're having a roof over our head, food on our table, maybe take care of our kids or our friends, family, whatever this is, and then, you know, take care of self as well. Like in between, we can't forget about that. And we're meant to, you know, flow through this and have a great experience with this life. But you know, sometimes it's just anything other than that. And here you'll come upon the opportunity to feel this, but you have to feel yourself into those energies, tap yourself in. For example, like just right now, when they made me really aware of the dust particles and how beautiful and magical that actually looks like, right? That also brings me to the topic of spheres. You may have been seeing spheres or seeing occurrences. Trust those. But there's definitely, yeah, the moon energy is big here with you. So the feminine energy, the ancient feminine energy, that protector energy also, in terms of the divine feminine, because she can be quite the lion as well, like to protect her cups. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not just the divine masculine that would act as such, I want to say. Interesting. All right. Anything else for right now? No. No, we're good here. We're going to take this over to Patreon. It's $11.11 a month. You'll find the link down below if you want to know a bit more about those gorgeous energies and what's unfolding here. We'll see. I don't know yet myself either. We'll see which cards want to come out. And it's not just for this extended, it's for every extended created within that month, and anything that was already created. There's so much good stuff over there. If you want to check it out, go ahead. I personally think it's well worth it, and you can cancel at any time if you feel like, okay, that's it, I had enough of the personal and spiritual growth. That's it. Then you know, you just click that you want off, and that's it. But you may just stay because you like it. Who knows? Okay. So for you, I just want to point that out before we take it over to Patreon. Tap yourself into those energies. They are available to you at the present moment. It's where it's at, especially if you're struggling with manifestations coming in or with not seeing clearly. Tap yourself into those energies. They are there for you. All right. Pisces, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. So happy to see you. I am. But I can feel your energy, you know? Obviously, there's no one there beside my camera, but I can feel your energies, and your energy is wonderful. So thank you so much for showing up the way that you're showing up. It is much appreciated. I see you over on Patreon, or I'll see you next time. Much love, light, and shadow to you. Bye.